Hello, welcome back. Last time I saved Cocoon and my Crystarium expanded. And that expansion traveled back in time with me to the state before we'd saved Cocoon, so the game is now in a post-endgame state. More options are open to me, and with those options I want to get the final challenges on Grand Pulse done. So there's, what, 5 more missions to do? But I think between here and there, I mostly just need to figure out how to gain power. So I may need to... Today's mission might be mostly to learn what is the most efficient way to gain crystal points and gil. Crystal points I can do just by fighting. Gil is much less obvious. Chocobos can dig it up, but that's a tedious, annoying process, and can't really be multitasked with anything else. I just have to ride around for a while, and occasionally I get a gold nugget. Not as often as I'd prefer, though. So I think the portals I want are like just over here? Yeah, alright, so each one goes to a different part. This is Vallis Media? Is that true? Either one is fine. They both go to the same part of the planet. Snow, please. Just like using a waystone down here on the surface. Alright, so let's look at this mission list. 45, Emergent Evolution. That's Neochu. Do I want to try going straight to Neochu? I think that's actually a good place to start. Gauging how the triple Tonberry goes will help me understand how much power I have gained since last I tried. I have Gigantor in my thing, I'm not ready for him yet. Oh, is there Nitriotcilia Springs, though? That's more accessible. And then that's double Rakhtavija. For this, I feel like I want the additional accessory slot I'll be getting with a few more crystal points. Alright, so I want to do the one that gets me the most points, I guess. So that's right next to a waystone, which is great. I want to pick up... I want to go to the Fault Warrens. None of these take me straight there, huh? Hold on, Hierarchaeopolis. I still have to... No, that takes me there, doesn't it? Is this the first time I've ever wanted to teleport back to the Fault Warrens after stepping out of it? Because I am super not sure about this warp point. Don't I have to go get a chocobo and jump up a thing to get there? Like, this just doesn't quite take me to the spot. Yeah, it's up that cliff. When the camera consents to be controlled by me again. Or up this cliff here. Hello, Seath. I don't know what my paradigms are set to. Probably something fine. Your name is what? Pijavica? Wait! Did the world change? I have never seen this monster before. Now that I'm in a post-game state, it is possible this was always here and I've just always avoided the encounter. But just instantly bumping into a monster I have never seen before. First thing I do down back on Pulse. That'd be a big coincidence, and I don't think that's what's going on. Now you done it. Okay, so plans changing a bit. Let's do a tour and see how different things are down here. I also want to put on my collector's catalog because I'm interested in things that'll get me money. Because I don't think I'm wearing one of those right now, and I should be. Green bubbles above Saz's head, coming out of his hair. Chocobo's having a little stinky moment. Let's see here. Components, sure, whatever. What's new in components? Tear of frustration. Enemy intel, XIII. Pijavica, or maybe said differently somehow. That's how I'm saying it. Frequently evades attacks, imperil, powerful magic attacks. Just came out of nowhere. I just noticed something. Below their HP value is a level. This is a level 5. This is a level 24. What? Enemies have levels? What do they even mean? What do they correspond to? Like, Undying should all be super high level, right? They're not. Let's look at... hold on, what's a Raktavidya? That's an unusual XIII. Level 12. If that's level 12... then, like, a regular Cactuar is a level 7, of course. What else would it be? Well, could be 77. Could be 777. Tonberry's 49. Ochu is 8. My Crochu is 6. Is there like a level 5 death in this game somewhere? These levels just don't sound like they mean anything. Like, nothing adds up to a number that makes sense. So Borgbear's level 4, Borgbear Hero is 7. Munchkin and Munchkin Maestro are both 6. Goblin and Goblin Chieftain are both 7. I don't know what this means. Okay, a lot of stuff's happening, it turns out. First of all, those are fine and cool. This one's a little lackluster. Put on a catalog. Connoisseur sounds fine. Collector would also give me just item scavenger. I don't know if both can really work at the same time. Let's imagine they can. And wear both. What does Champion's Badge do? Recharge TP. I wonder if there are any really good accessories that I've been sleeping on. Well, with more accessory slots I'll have a chance to find out, maybe. Okay, well, I will still head toward the Fault Warrens, but let's look at the local wildlife and stuff. I mean, these are just goblins. Level 7. Did I manage to ambush you? I did! You'll rise to power if I don't go for the chieftain, so that's my choice. Everybody staggered at once. Vanilla, you gonna say how about this? Everybody's doing it. Fiendish Horn. That's item scavenger going off, maybe. Okay, so now it's feeling much more possible that it was just a random coincidence that I had never encountered that before. Who are you? Strigoi? See, that's familiar. Maybe Pijavica is only in that one spot and I just never stepped exactly there. Despite being right next to a waystone. I guess that's what I'll assume it is until I find more unique, previously encountered enemies down here. Because there wasn't anything all that special about that enemy, it seemed. It just was kind of there. Okay, things look relatively normal here, though I wonder about the one flying there. I can't immediately identify them. So yeah, I'm actually going looking for fights now. Hi, who are you? Identify yourself. We can fight. Please come here. I'm trying to fight you. You're really bad at this. This is embarrassing for both of us. There we go. Your name is Pijavica. So not just the one set. There are at least two different groups here on this screen. Screen zone thing.
I got an idea. You see that?
I did. I'm still on my way to the Fault Warrens. It's easy to get distracted.
That wasn't scary at all.
But I am still on my way to the Fault Warrens in theory. So I'm trying Miochu again? Yes. Those are old. I know I fought them. They're just lying there like they're dead or something. I mean, they are severed arms. You wouldn't think they would move around, but I know what I've seen. There were no Seath Stones lying on the ground that I ever saw unresolved, except for the ones in column D of the Fault Warrens. So I'm not expecting to find any brand new missions here. But if it happens, I'll be happy about it, I guess. And give me something to do. I guess I'm preferring Tridisaster over Relentless Assault now. Seems appropriate. Let's pay attention to the crystal points for this fight. So a group of 4 goblins. What do I predict it'll give me? About 2,600? That's gonna be my guess. $3,600 and a bit. Okay. Not too bad. I may have to figure out what's the best, like, most time-efficient way of making that number go up. Because I will have to consider, like, I need a whole loop or something. I'll have to consider making the thing respawn. Because I can't just sit in one place and keep on fighting. I could do some crimes over there. How's a cactuar? Right, I wanted their dolls. And I never had much luck in getting those. I have 2 catalogs on now. Let's see if either one will Do the job.
I got an idea.
Right, I've never managed to stagger a Cactuar. This probably won't change that. I'm doing way too much damage for that gauge to move faster than the health bar, right? Because right now it looks like stagger will happen before it dies, but I know that's just not how it is. Because of whatever that commando ability is. The one that bolsters the chain gauge when it starts empty. That fire spell took its time getting to its target. Yeah, only 550. Okay. I got nothing. So 5,000 CP, that's alright. Anyway, Chocobo. There's a cliff I want to jump and you can help me. I'd invite you to come too, but I know you don't want to do that. You'll barely jump the cliff and then buck me right off. Because you want nothing to do with the Warrens of Fault. Right, so what do I remember about Neochu? There's a Screech, I think, that does a whole lot of status effects at once. Then right after that, he does another thing that's nasty while my healer is busy trying to cast Esuna a whole lot. So that might be a moment for Dispelga. Up. Alright, and if I go any further with you, you will just get super offended. So I will peacefully get off and somehow appear on a grassy field for a moment before teleporting back up here. That's why it had to load. The grassy field wasn't there. They just did not want to deal with the potential jank of being able to get off a Chocobo anywhere. We need a special scene for that. So yeah, before I even get to Neochu, I'll get to gauge how things are going by the Tonberry fight on the way in. How many crystal points have I gotten already? About like 15,000? A little more. That's enough to finish the things that I was, like the immediate nodes I was trying to get. Everybody is just short of something. HP in Snow's case. What's your main one? Ravager? Wherever the accessory node is that you don't have yet. See, each of these cost 30,000. So no need to bother until I have at least that much. Is your main one Saboteur? Main one, I say. The one with the accessory. With the amount of money I have, which is 37,000, do I want to do anything with my equipment? Like, this is not fully upgraded. This is not fully upgraded. This is not fully upgraded. Ah, but it just costs so much to dump all my money into that. So right now, no. Do I have things I can sell, though? No, hang on. Have I made a shop run recently? I got those credit chips that are worth nothing. "99 sturdy bones. I'm ready for something." Alright, any prices that stand out? Gloomstock. That's a little bit. Moonblossom seed, Starblossom seed. Oh, I have 8 of those. Okay, so these are for selling. Hey, that's some actual money. Also perfume. Oh, where did all this come from? I just didn't notice when I was getting it. Because I have an idea in my head of what is... I wonder if selling those and buying superconductors would actually make more efficient use of that. Yeah, I got like a list of items in my head that are for selling, and I don't think I want to sell any of these. And those items were not on it, even though they probably should have been. Wait, I wonder if there's a... Is there some kind of flip I can do? Can I buy collector's catalogs, and if so, what do they cost? I'm wondering about, like, buying those, buying the components to upgrading them, then selling it back right away as a connoisseur catalog. Well, it would take a transformational catalyst. I think I want Moogleworks for that. 100,000. Unless the components total cost less than 25,000, that won't work. I do wonder, though, if there's some way to do that. Buy at a price, put components in for less than the amount that I could sell for fully upgraded. And just, like, turn money into more money. There might be. I'm not ready to look for one of those right now. What am I ready to do? How are my superconductors? So, Lenora's Garage. If an ultra-compact reactor is not sold here. Oh, no, hold on. Ultra-compact reactor is not sold here. How do those compare to superconductors exactly? I'm going to max these out. I'm comfortable doing that with the amount of money I have, and I always want those things. So, hang on. The value of an ultra-compact reactor compared to a superconductor is what? 40,000 versus 400. So it is 100 times as much. The sell price... Sell price of ultra-compact reactor is 25,000. So 250... Superconductors cost more than 250 each, so there's no way this is worth it, right? Yeah, they cost 840 each, so no. Alright. Let's upgrade. What am I upgrading specifically? So if weapons... Saz could gain more strength and magic. I mean, that's just true for all of these. So strength and magic for my main people would be what I'd be getting if I'm upgrading... Oh, those numbers are low compared to Saz's. However, Saz's thing, the experience requirements are not as much. Okay, what about Vanille? Physician staff, requirements not that much, numbers are low. Numbers will increase slowly, I suspect. Okay, so weapons are big money sinks that I could put stuff into. Other stuff that's of interest is what? I've been investing heavily in defense and much less heavily in offense. And like other miscellaneous stuff. Okay, well, if I'm taking this moment, since I have some money to splash around, let's learn some things. This is actually a good time. I'm on save data 6 today. So I'm going to try... Did I already do this? Well, I'm doing it now. I think I did already do this. So Rigels, for example. Killing power is artificially limited. 36 is the number. Let's make sure I have that right. Times 2. Times 3. Then I dump in... Let's just put in the ultra-compact reactors. You're a starred. That's Staggerlock. Uraninite upgrades you. And it is still Staggerlock. Polaris specials. Popular Hunters is designed to prevent excessive damage to trophy gain. So then we do it again. 36. All of my superconductors. Don't care. That only got to 38. So you have a high potential growth, of course. I suppose that shouldn't surprise me. When I did this comparison, superconductors were explicitly better than everything else. There was nothing equal to them, so I can't do the same thing I'm doing with the sturdy bones and whatever else goes with them. Polaris specials. Sturdy bone. 27 plus 9 of a barbed tail or vibrant ooze. Where are my superconductors? There they are. 52, still not there. And I don't have the money anymore. So to learn about this... Those numbers are real high. Is that the actual reason to use these? Because the super high numbers. I have credit chips. Can't be sold for much premium, but sure can't be used for anything else. Is there a... Does the R&D... No, the Motherlode sell... Does anyone sell ultra-compact reactors? Future Comfort certainly doesn't. Sanctum Labs? No. Okay, R&D Depot does. Hold on, so those are worth... Wait a second. These are more efficient than... If these are worth 100 superconductors, and they cost less than 100 times a superconductor, I should be using ultra-compact reactors. Let's compare to Particle Accelerator. So when I can, maybe that's the most efficient one. Alright, compare to Green Needle. So Green Needle 7,000, Particle Accelerator is 10,000, Ultra-Compact Reactor is 50,000. I don't think I realized before that an ultra-compact reactor is 100 times the item value of the other thing. I was upgrading, in this timeline, Polaris specials? You're at ×3. An ultra-compact reactor is... where? So that's worth 120,000. The thing I just bought, the particle accelerator. That's... wait, no. No, that's significantly worse. It cost a fifth of the ultra-compact reactor's price, and did like a ninth of the value. Green Needle is even worse on that calculation. Got it. Okay. So ultra-compact reactor. That's the way to go. For money efficiency. Alright, so that maxed out Polaris specials. Yeah, so if I'm doing a large amount, always do the ultra-compact reactor. That is the big, big money dump. Of course, no transformational catalyst that I have can transform that further. So what would it take to get one? Which ones exist that I don't have? Adamantite, dark matter, Trapezohedron. I don't think this is possible for me to buy. So, want to try Adamantite or the other thing? Let's see. Short of R&D depot, there's the mother load. I have all of those. Okay. We've done this before, we're gonna do it again. Anything reasonably expensive gets sold if it's not involved in this process. Yes. So that's all my expensive components, I think. Accessories. Yeah, there's a bunch of expensive ones of those that I can sell. Somebody's wearing the diamond bangle. Fang, quit it. Yeah, so everybody just remove everything. Wearing accessories is not part of this process. Selling them is. I can't sell what I'm wearing. No, I do not wish to save. I am now fairly certain I did not go through this process. At least to the point where I starred a upgraded restricted weapon. Yeah, that definitely never happened. Diamond, diamond. Power glove. I'm only gonna bother with the big ones. Well, is that true? Do I want a dark matter? Do I want a trapezohedron? Yeah, good luck with that. I guess everything over like 50,000 should go. It'll add up. I mean, well, everything. Actually, everything should go. But that's just a pain to input, so not yet. Well, now, hang on! Check it out. I am half of the way to a trapezohedron. Don't think I'm gonna get the other half of the way, though. But, I don't know, try. Well, look at this go. Like, it is getting there. Still got a bunch of weapons to sell, and I have all the accessories I skipped, which, you know, diminishing returns sorta, but 1.2 million. Alright, fine. Everything over 1,000. Ah. Yeah. Game's not made to do this. I'm forcing my way to something I want to know about. Oh. But yeah, like if all these little ones add up to another 100,000. Oh. Ah! Okay, Okay, so there's a good reason to scroll like that, because if I don't, it gets very confused. Yeah, see, there we go, 1.3 million. Only tiny ones left. Weapons. Alright, nothing for lightning to use anymore. Oh, this Blazefire Saber level 2 is equipped? And that's worth, like, not much. No wonder she wasn't... Don't sell those Polaris specials, those are what I'm trying to upgrade. I had a bunch of, like... I put a lot of money into some Saz weapons. Don't think this is gonna get me there. No. Okay, well in that case, I'll be able to buy the smaller ones. Okay, so the one that's impossible to say is still out of reach. But let's buy the lesser ones. Dark Matter. Adamantite. And I have everything that the Mother Lode can sell me. No. I don't? Oh, I sold it all! Well, none of it was right, anyway. So, do any of those transform the Polaris specials into something new? No. Okay, so that is their final form. So, 496 strength, 504 magic, stagger lock. I will not be using that. Okay, so I'm going to call that a definitive answer to whether it's worth upgrading a restricted weapon. Well, it's not though. It's only for that restricted weapon. The stats get real high, yes. Maybe that's worth it? I do not have any feel whatsoever for what those numbers mean. Like if his current ones have 200-ish, and that has 500-ish, I don't think that'll make him 2.5 times as effective, but maybe it will. But yeah, that's just really hard to get a feel for. So, okay, back in a real timeline, where I've bought superconductors now that I realize that that's not actually the most efficient way to do things if I'm dumping large amounts of money in. Do I still have my 2 superconductors? Okay, so this can be a hypothetical timeline. So let's get your bonus up. And then put these 2 in here. That stars it at 180. Okay, that's good to know. I don't know how many levels that was, but 180 is the maximum for the physician's staff, and it will not evolve further. How much is Improved Cure 2 actually helping me, I wonder? I don't actually know. What's the attribute on Saz's thing? Chain bonus boost 2, well I like that. Okay, yeah, this is a hypothetical timeline again. So if I dump 99 superconductors into this, that's less than 2 ultracompact reactors. You go from 37 to star. Oh, that was very close to star already. So that's your maximum growth as it is. Okay. That's actually good to know. So you are very close to maximum. I'll bet that's 40-ish. So Winged Saint, are they all 40-ish? Let's see if I can home in on that. Superconductors, or ultra-compact reactors, let's do that instead. Well, I kind of want to do both. so I'm gonna... Is this the process I'm expected to go through to learn about this stuff? It seems kind of silly. So if I just put just one reactor into that, that'll give me this much. Right, 100 superconductors, so I cannot match that with 99 of these. Nope. Went to 37. Okay, so bonus is still at ×2. Isn't that neat? How far into ×2 do you suppose it is? Is it barbed tail? Yes. Well, no matter how far it was, 18 would get me there. So theoretically I want to level this up about this much. So that should get you to level 40 and most of the way to the next one, right? 38, 39, 40... No, I would be here... Because I want to see it at 40, then see that the next level is star. Yes, I have seen that, and I will extrapolate to say that... Yeah, just the fact that it's star instead of a level just removes some information that would be useful. So 40 is the max for those weapons. I feel like I should max those out before I go anywhere, because I have the means. So let's do it. Unless I want to switch to different weapons. So yeah, 200 and a bit for Snow's thing, 200 and a bit for Saz's thing. So yeah, the Polaris specials, again, those went to 500. Okay, so I said I got a definitive answer, but I didn't understand that answer until now. That is much, much higher growth potential than what I'm using. Okay. So, if I gave you something other than Winged Saint... It says Physical Wall 5, Critical Power Surge, Physical Wall 5, Enfeeblement, so that'll have a high potential. Stagger Lock, so that'll have a high potential. But it would need to transform first. Improved Ward. Ah, got it. Reduce maximum HP, okay. So tell me what exactly Stagger Lock does again? Prevents staggering of enemies. Okay, I need knowledge. I'm gonna equip this. If one person has Stagger Lock, what does that mean for the rest of the party? I guess I have to go to... Well, I need a place with a fight, and the only one of those that doesn't involve a chocobo to get back is in here. Because if one person who... Like, if only one person can't stagger... Does that mean the chain bonus just doesn't go up at all? Does it mean you can't push it over the threshold, or what? Does it, like, reset it to 0 on every hit? From Saz? That'd be funny. So doing a deliberately suboptimal thingy here. And I do want a paradigm where only Saz attacks. So let's make that... instead of Hero's Charge, I'll put Sentinel, Ravager, Medic. It doesn't matter what Snow is, I can instruct him to just sit there. So yeah, let's start with that paradigm and see what the stagger gauge does. So that's entourage. You hasted yourself, perfect.
I can take it.
So gauge is going up. Gauge is going up. Relentless assault. So now I'm thinking it's probably that if Saz is here, I literally cannot stagger. So if I gave one person this, all three should ideally have them. Or does it just slow down staggering? So it's like the opposite of... Well, no, chain bonus boost is a different thing. That's not stagger. That's what happens after stagger. Right, so commando do a punch. Or a ruin. No, I want only Saz hitting. So, at 200%. If somebody else hits... Okay, so only Saz specifically is prevented from staggering. That is good information. I am doing this fight incredibly non-optimally. That's the point, is not to do the fight optimally. It's to test a thing. Okay. So it is the least punishing. He can still increase the stagger gauge. Anybody else can still stagger the enemy. So it may actually be worth going for the... that thing. The restricted guns. Like, that would give you incredible damage dealing potential. Oh, better. Does Snow have one of those? He does. That's interesting. So Snow, in the commando role, he doesn't need to push things over the stagger threshold. That's not what a commando does. In Tri-Disaster, I mean, then I have two other Ravagers. Like, there's no situation where Snow is a Ravager and the other two are not. At least the way I normally set up my Paradigm decks. So Unsetting Sun, for him, is a pretty good choice. That could be... like, game-changing good. Is it dump all my money into it good, though? Do I want to go back and see what it would take to upgrade that? I kind of do. And then, okay, well, let me get an idea of how much damage Snow's actually doing. I want left, don't I? The leftmost path. Well, alternately, I could just go forward with what I'm used to, and again, get a measurement. Yeah, so maybe it's more useful to get a measurement of how much my power has grown without making drastic changes down here post Crystarium expansion. Once I'm there at Neochu and not able to get him done, assuming that happens again, which it probably will, then I can play with stuff like the Unsetting Sun. Like a 2 point... Well, but no, not for Neochu, when I want him to be a Sentinel. That's only for battles where he doesn't spend all of his time sentineling. For that, I obviously want to keep what I already have. So Saz would be the second best target for that then. How are my paradigms? All messed up, right? Slightly messed up. This was supposed to be Hero's Charge? Yeah. Like, I guess I gotta either specialize in offense or defense. Can't really do both at once. And my defense specialization went great for some things. But maybe Neochu calls for a different strategy. Tonberry does. I needed full offense for Tonberry, that was required. Thanks for the vigilance, I'll let you keep... Ooh, no I won't. Well, yes I will, but I need something else too. Too late. I guess I'll Phoenix Stone, that's fine. Yeah, but that spends money. Sort of. Not much, it's what, 500 for a Phoenix Stone. Worth 1 credit chip. That's fine. Sorry, MM, I am not taking you the slightest bit seriously. Oh, you healed! Well, look at that. Which one is Blindside? Let's look at that ability list again. Stay. Not getting any spoils. Those catalogs sure are not doing their work. 6 bombshells is nice. How much money is that? Blindside is... bolster attack or ruin at head of attack queue and non-staggered target is not targeting you. I guess bolster means do more damage, probably? C1? That's C2. No, not okay. Neochu is at the very top, right? Let me double check that, because suddenly I'm not sure. Is it the bigger they are? No. Emergent Evolution, that's the one. Yeah, E1. For delay. I'm still curious if my initial thought about the Pijavica or whatever it was, the Pijavica. What was the name? 4 syllables. Enemy intel. See. Unusual winged. Pijavica. If my idea about that was right and there's just new monsters all over the place and I should be exploring elsewhere instead of being in this zone. Because I did kind of come straight here from Cocoon. It's probably okay. Don't worry about it. You have summoned nothing. I stopped that summon.
You see that?
I did see that. You stopped that summon. That one's trying to conjure, and we're gonna let it because we're too busy changing clothes. Or not. Okay, well that's the way to make this battle easy, just don't let anybody summon anything. Big scream. Alright, Tonberry's this way. You're purple. Tonberry this way. What if I walk in here and Neochu just is no problem at all? I don't think that'll happen. But I don't know. Well, if that's the case, then that's one more thing done, and I can focus on something else next time. Do I need to fight you? No. Should I? Yes. Gonna feel bad, but I'm doing it anyway. I already feel bad. Right, I remember ignoring Microchu was a losing strategy. Don't do that. The guilt. Right, Pollen. Okay, thanks for reminding me. Pollen and then Screech? So Pollen's the one that deals the status effects. Then Screech is a big nasty that comes after or before. And that always happens too. Yeah, so you work just like a Neochu pretty much. Old Ochu just is about the same. Just not as strong. Neochu reports that he can summon friends, but I never have seen it happen. Maybe that happens later in the fight, like that, with Seed Dispersal. Yeah, and there's Screech. Yeah, you do, like, most of the same stuff. Right, and Screech erases some of my buffs, not all of them.
Let's mix things up.
Wait, I want diversity, actually. Was that Pollen again? Probably was. You know what? Bad as it feels, this is good practice for what is coming up. How many seeds did you disperse? Like 4. What was that healing? That number was huge! Wait, is that what Plead does? It gives you just like an infinite amount of healing? So if Microchu hurts, Ochu Parent can just completely fix it. Yeah, those were huge, huge numbers. Yeah, even this form is still pretty serious.
Much appreciated.
Seed Dispersal. Want to ignore the little ones? This time I do. Just not very ignorable, though.
Let's mix things up.
Wait, Hero's Charge? No, Diversity. I'm not using the Sentinel strategy at all here. How crucial is that on Neocha? Again, I'm thinking about hyper-aggressive plays. And wondering if... Yeah, so you healed fully. Wondering if that might actually end up being the way to go. Part of the issue is not being able to heal as quick as I need to be able to. So therefore defensive would be better for that part of it at least.
Let's switch it up.
Oh, I don't have haste.
How about this?
Big one's gone. Good. No one to plead to.
How about this? Let's mix things
Oops,
up.
not what I wanted. And, who's hurting? Everybody. These little things sure are bitey.
Much appreciated.
Got all the way to N.
How about this?
Oh, right. Yep, not a good rating. Still got 2 things. Okay, turn around. Tonberries. Right, this thing that I did not want to deal with again, so I wanted to fight Neochu at the time that I fought, but... Right, okay, now this fight was really super hard. I want to step on your tail. Fang was the one who took care of this for me, so let's see if I can just handle it now, and it's not such a big deal. Step on that tail. I stepped on a tail, did it count? No. How crucial is that? Let's see if I can just do it. This is another place to measure my power. Maybe it will be fine. I severely doubt that.
You asked for
If Fang had slow... Snow can learn slow. Does he know it yet? No. And now I have different priorities, so it's not gonna happen. Your haste's already gone. Unacceptable. With 3 Tonberries, I won't have a choice here. No, I need that ambush. Like, if I don't have it, then nothing's happening. Did I use protective shrouds when I was doing this the other time? Okay, so I can't just do whatever I want. I need to still follow the same pattern I did before. Does that count? I can't tell where I'm stepping. It did not. But this is critical to actually getting this done. And some other things are too, so once I get it, I'll probably still have to adjust some things. These can't be taunted, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, so I want them to see me, then I back off, then they walk away and expose their backs to me. That's how it works. Pounce! Was that a good pounce? Like, why did you curve around like that? It was not a good pounce. See me? Come here. Don't touch me yet. Get ready to walk away. Forget about me, because I'm standing 2 inches too far away. Pounce! That... I cannot steer you from a dead stop. Like, I don't know how you're facing. That time it worked, but... why? Why then and not the other time? I don't know. Alright, haste, and please actually get a stagger on who needs to be staggered. Here we go. Okay. So Commando Snow can just take care of this on his own. I don't even need anybody to, like, give me extra Ravager support. It's fine. I just want Saz to keep trying to do his thing. He's successful enough. Yeah, like, look at that damage. It's good. Alright, so now 2 Tonberries remain. That heartbeat means that my... do these have any weaknesses? Yeah, Earth, but who cares? I was saying something, I don't know what. Don't worry about it.
Let's mix things up.
Alright, stagger him hard.
How about this?
How are their status immunities? Not too bad, actually. No, but I'm in a race here because, well, let's see if this works. If I bully you for a bit. You're deshelled, that's cool. I wish you were also deprotected, or imperiled, or both. But I guess you're never gonna be. Oh, here we go. Okay. Wait, so try disaster. Kill that thing before the first grudge goes off.
How about this?
Just have to ignore the knives as much as I can. Vanilla's not hasted and I don't like that. So I guess I'll do something about it. I'm gonna have to... Yeah, deep-seated grudge, and now we're just, like, dead. Okay. And it healed all the way, yeah, so this is the time to retry. Because I can't lose that initial momentum. Do I want to stagger two at once? If I do that, can I do anything about it? That should have counted. And it did. Okay, Tonberry A. Tonberry A gets staggered. Probably. Tonberry B can also get staggered. So I'm gonna try a double stagger. Ooh, or what if could I juggle both at once? No, I don't think that means anything. Tonberry A still has some... Okay, so I'm juggling two at once. Maybe this will work well? I don't think I could stagger the other one too. So I'll just accept the amount of damage I did to Tonberry B. And then work on... Let's forget about haste. I cannot forget about healing, though. I do need to live. Alright, Tonberry A must die. Ooh, good smite. Well done. That's not the right paradigm. This could be... Alright, Tonberry A be dead. Tonberry B, how are you doing? Halfway? Okay. So if I allow myself not to think about haste... Am I trying to stagger this? On my winning runs, I think I didn't care? So the idea here is I will ignore haste, allowing Saz to be more effective. Yeah, because, like, losing a party member to just always having to be in, Oh, this thing is not dying fast enough. And I have to heal. I got an idea. Let's heal like this. Got another idea. Let's use Quake. That did not move the stagger gauge, that did not move the health gauge, that was worthless. Why does Quake even exist? Imminent grudge, deep-seated grudge, it's too late, it's too late, it's too late. It's too late for everything. And you're healed up completely. So I have to beat that race, somehow. I can't use haste, except when I can. This is an annoying encounter. Okay, so first of all, let's start in relentless assault. I'm still gonna stagger 2 of them, like getting 1.5 down is worth it. Okay, that should have counted as stepping on your tail. It should have counted as stepping on your tail. Did my paradigm change stick? Okay, so, right, the measurements, this is still just as much it did. Just as much of an issue as it was before. Is it though? I didn't switch my party members. Fang is not involved. Pounce. Pounce good. Pounce in a way that counts. My pounce counts. Good.
Lights out.
Okay, that's 1 staggered. I'd love it if the other could be 2. Tonberry B, you need to be staggered before that gauge decays. Good, you are. Okay. Now kill A. I sure wish I was hasted. I guess that's what a shroud is for, but they would just knife that off. It would last no time. What was the point of staggering Tonberry B if this is gonna be, like... Well, okay. So that one's dead. Tonberry B is no longer staggered. Its health is less far down than it was before. So now I'm gonna attempt haste. Actually, let's Hero's Charge for a bit. You're already giving me grudging looks, and I don't like that. Wait, bully. Maybe. Maybe not. Try Disaster for a bit. Gonna bully when I need to redo haste. Which is all the dang time. Okay. And Hero's Charge when I need to heal, I guess? But this won't win me the race. Brooding Grudge is one before imminent, isn't it? There's no way I'm getting that stagger gauge all the way down. Would Stop God do anything? Well, what about the health bar? That's actually close-ish. Well, maybe. It's very close. Okay, it died. Good. Okay, so I'm accepting a grudge then. It's gonna happen. Nothing I can do about it. So just stay in Hero's Charge until he does it. Imminent, I know. Stay as you are.
How about this?
Do your thing.
Thanks. How about this? Point for me.
The thing has been done. I now want to bully you. Oh hey, my buff stayed. Okay, so you're the one that reset, but I stayed. Okay, I misunderstood that. Snow can't cast, Saz is cursed. Those are both okay with me. No, I want... Try Disaster. Is my haste status protected by a whole bunch of other statuses stacked up? I think that might be what it is. By stacking all of those up, he cannot knife off my haste, right? So this should be a win. I feel like a Tonberry gets stronger every grudge, though, somehow. That's what it's always seemed like. Yeah, Brooding Grudge. It's already not far from... Why is your... like... Why is not your, stagger gauge moving more? Imminent Grudge! Yeah, like, what is this? I can't do anything about this if you're that quick about it. Why are you so fast? Like, Deep-Seated Grudge is coming in just a second. Wait, Serious Grudge? No, sorry, that's a different one. I mean, like, what am I even doing at this point? You're just unkillable now.
Now you're gonna get it.
Like, as soon as one grudge goes off, it's over, forever.
Time for a new plan.
Why are you impossible once the first grudge happens? Like, I don't get that. Can I cycle through all of them and then it'll become possible again?
How about this?
Do I know anything about you? Progressively deeper and more severe. Yeah, no, I mean, it just it gets worse as time goes on. If I don't kill him first cycle, I'm never killing him. Brooding Grudge. Yep. Just quicker and quicker. And I don't think it'll cycle back around to Deep-Seated Grudge. You're taking no damage. Did your max health go up? Did your defense go up? What? Ooh, Tonberry figurine. Wait, yeah. My damage I'm doing to you is in the hundreds. Immune to water, resistant to those things. I need to imperil you. I can't. Well, now my vanille's gone.
How about this?
What even is the point of the battle still going after the first grudge? Why doesn't it just instantly kill me? All it does is kill me slowly, which is worse. Oh, this battle sucks.
Not yet.
Ah. I did it somehow once. It was with a different party composition. Okay, let's try this. First I'll get their attention. Then I'll move back an inch. Then I will Fortisol. Then I'll attack and stagger all three at once. And maybe the Fortisol will still be active so everybody can be hasted and effective. Whoops, I stood too close. Didn't quite move enough inches away. This does not bode well for the Neochu fight. I think this is easier to do from this angle than the one I was doing it from, on the other side. Pounce. Now pounce good. Was that a good pounce? I won't know until I'm onto this screen. No, it wasn't. It's not just the angle at which I touch the one I touch. Is it like everybody's angle at once? There's some determining factor that I just don't have good insight into. So one was facing me, two were not. I stepped on the tail of the one that was not. Do they all have to not be facing me? Or is there a timing involved? Just completely opaque system. Take your guess. None of mine exactly match the results I'm seeing. Right, everybody look away. I touched your front. And yet that time it counted. Alright, Tonberry A and B. Get staggered. Alright, that's those two. Tonberry B gets staggered. Or C. Or wow, you got interrupted! Well, alright, then kill A and B. Alright, so knife is a very rude interrupt, of course. My hastes are gone. I guess I'll attempt to get them back up. Because, like, Snow's hits are the ones that matter most. Maybe I should bring Commando Saz? Yeah, but then he won't be able to cast haste. Commando Vanille? Get launched! Get launched! Get launched! Oh, you're uninterruptible when you're knifing, that's what it is. Okay. You don't have the commando benefit. Alright, so assuming I can kill this Tonberry, I'm gonna say the most essential thing is to imperil Tonberry C. Ouchie. I think Tonberry B is going down. That should not be a problem. Yeah, so big numbers, everything is fine. You do not have infinite defense like what happens later. No, I need to bully. You need to be imperiled. You're not immune to imperil, right? You are not. Yeah, so no. Normal, normal, normal. Halved. Normal, weakness, halved, halved. So it gains resistance after the grudge, is what happens. Still insist on imperiling. Do it. Okay. Now hit him hard with the Tri-Disaster. I'm wondering if Imperil can penetrate the resistance. It'd be nice if it could. I mean, I'm not killing him this cycle, right? I'm gonna try. If he waits long enough on his grudge, maybe. Imminent. Extremely imminent. Like, the instant the imminent grudge was on the screen, you were already doing it.
Here we go.
So your bullying went away. I'm cursed. And now you're halved and resistant to water. But if you imperil, what happens? Did you gain Imperil immunity? You did not. This takes forever to even get this started at all. I think I need, well, things I can't have. Yes, Imperil. Yes, okay. Brooding Grudge. Brooding turns to Imminent. And then I die. I don't see a point in healing Saz right now. If I can't kill it this cycle, then what am I even doing? Nothing. Starting over, I guess. Imminent. But Imminent is just instant, right? No, not this time. You waited a moment. Could you wait several more moments? Saz is down. Could you wait anyway? No. And now it's impossible. Okay, first of all, you do have the Power Glove on. Sentinel's not going to help me. Protect Shellvale Vigilance. I don't hate it, but it's not really... I don't have a haste at start of battle, do I? I don't think so. Receiving status effects isn't really my problem. So power wristband, that's all I can do. That's the one and only thing that's going to help at all here. I can increase your magic. Power wristband, Shaman's Mark. That's as much as I can do, apparently. What if I... Oh, that is... I do have Fortisol already. Like, that's what I'm using. That does not count. I don't want or need Aegisol. Snow, if you could just aim better, like, why is your aim so terrible? It doesn't matter because this time it works. So what if I just focus 100% on Tonberry A right now? When he's dead, focus 100% on Tonberry B. Maybe my mistake has been spreading my focus too much. Like, I simultaneously staggered both of them. They started in the same layout here as they were. My haste is gone. How's Tonberry B's stagger? It's still there for some time. I wish I had haste, but I don't. Let's do something about it, because again, Snow is the main damage dealer, especially to staggered targets. Okay, Tonberry B successfully neutralized. Successfully neutralized. Now, bully Tonberry C. Quickly. Get in peril. Quickly get in peril. Quickly get in peril. Yes, do it. Yes, okay. Full aggression, always renew haste when it needs it. You're not de-shelled. Is that okay? I'm gonna imagine it is. Haste is still up on everybody. How's your grudge developing? I don't think I've seen any grudge messages. I have enough layers of buffs that my haste is protected. That health bar is melting away. Brooding grudge. No, it's... Well, keep racing. It may be winnable, depends on what he decides to do. Almost. 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 Hit it. There we go. Okay. Well, that time it worked. How would I even survive for 47 minutes? 47 minutes! What is that number? I got a Tonberry figurine. For completing the... Oh. So second completion of that mission. What's that sell for? Is that a lot? Is that perhaps a viable way to get money? Yes, I know this took an incredible amount of effort. However... How much money does it give me? If it's enough, it's worth it. Alright, well, here I am again, parked at Neochu. Why did I choose this one as my next target? I should have gone to Celia Springs. But here I am at Neochu, it's fine. How much does a Tonberry figurine sell for? I'm hoping 200,000. It is way less than that. Okay. Bears the grudges of former owners. Alright, somebody's gonna want that. Okay, so no, that's not worth it for the money. Got it. The money's a nice little bonus, but that's not worth it on its own. Okay, well, I'll figure out what I'm doing with Neochu next time. This must be my save for today. Still haven't fixed my system clock. It's fine. Alright, so next time is a Neochu episode again. Oh, hang on, I didn't do the Crystarium. There's relatively little to do, but everybody can get 2 nodes. Accessory is going to be a game changer. Won't be for a bit until I have that. Bring it as close as you can. I wonder how much a game changer roll level would be. That might actually be big. Because I was only thinking as far as accessory. But roll level's a big one too. That is so many crystal points I still need. Alright, well, I'm a little healthier now. So how does that compare to my previous Tonberry encounter? I remember it being about a little more of a pain than that. I guess the real comparison is Neochu, so we're gonna find that out next time. Alright.